Welcome back to Herbal Tea with the tea is hot and never pee. So let's get into it. I was going down my feed as I usually do, and I came across a little video about Diddy and his children or whatever the case may be. And the lady said they're so beautiful. Their looks have nothing to do with their soul and their mind and their heart. It has nothing to do with that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Nothing to do with that. And if you think that he does not have control over those children like he did the women and men, that he was doing what he was doing to, you all are bugging. You understand? You all are bugging. See, the thing about it is a lot of you are so starstruck that when you hear tragedy of these people or what they've done to become successful, you usually pass it because, oh, well, they got money. You know what I mean? Well, at least they got money. They ain't broke. They crying in the Bahamas and not in the projects, but they ain't gonna never be happy. They ain't gonna never have no happiness. They ain't gonna never cultivate anything that is good. They're not. And this man controls his own children, just like that Ray J situation. You all are playing that to death. But listen to the audio of them kids. Listen to his kids. That little girl said, I love my brother. But I love my brother. I don't know what he said. He probably said that he was going to take the little boy and she wasn't going to see him because you ain't going to raise my son and this and that, whatever. And the little girl had to stand 10 toes down and say, hold up, wait up. I love my brother. I love him. I love him. If you don't love him, I love him. If she don't love him, I love him. That's a lot of weight to be carrying around as a little kid. Do you understand what I'm saying? But the thing about it is usually they'll have one in the mix of their family that ain't gonna stand for the bullshit. Do you understand? And that little girl ain't for the bullshit. You could hear it in her voice. Oh wait, I'm gonna talk to mommy. You understand? And we're gonna make all this better. You feel me? Y'all gonna cut it out. You see what I'm saying? You gonna cut it out. She was trying to do any and everything that she possibly could to make that situation better. And that is a lot of responsibility for a little kid. Do you understand? That is a lot of responsibility for a little kid. And she don't deserve that. But he's a manipulator, just like Diddy. Do you understand? Them kids suffered. They have went through things that you could not imagine. Do you understand what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, they are controlled, okay? But like I said, the younger the children are, the more connected they are to God. Do you understand? And the more in tune that they will follow their innocence and follow their true mind of what is right and not go with what is wrong. And that little girl said, I love my brother. I love him. And no, you can't go. She wasn't having him leave with that boy. Even she knew, oh, this is gonna be terrible if he leave with my brother. She had to put up a fight for her family, for the little one that can't articulate and really don't know what's going on. She do. And you can't do that. Do you understand? You can't do that. And that should be commended. The superstar is the little girl. Do you understand? That's who the superstar is, huh? You understand? But then they might take this and she'll be all over the place and trying to do and put her in places and spaces she don't belong. You feel me? Trying to capitalize off of her because that's how they are. Do you understand? They're evil and wicked. They don't care who they use, okay? And neither does Diddy. The only reason he walking around amongst you all because he gonna be walking around amongst you, okay? He gonna have to be there. He gonna have to get used to doing that. You understand what I'm saying? He going to have to get used to that, okay? That's gonna be his life. That's gonna be what it is, okay? He's from, you remember, the saying rags to riches? Well, to riches to rags for his ass. To riches to rags for his ass. And that's just that. But that's why them kids is still around. Because he is still controlling them. He is still calling them and crying to them. And, oh, all that I did. Oh, I'm your father. Oh, I'm this. Oh, guilt tripping them. That's what that is. So if you think that those kids are not going through a lot of mental and emotional abuse, you're wrong. Have a good day.